time I've been waiting for you. I got my feelings up and it's just for you. I just need a little bit of time to breathe in and out. I just need a little bit of time to ease up my mind. All for you. Situation got me running like I'm losing my mind. All for you. I feel with every little step I take I'm crossing your line. All for you. I'm all for you, all for you. Yeah, I'm all for you, all for you.
Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. So today we're hiking Joffre Lakes in BC. This one was quite the drive to get here from Vancouver. It's about 2.5 hours away, and you do have to make reservations to go on this trail. They're free. You just need to go to BC Parks online and book it ahead of time. I booked it like a couple days ago. We already passed the first lake. It's like right beside me over here, and there's 2 more lakes on this one. I'm super excited because it's been on my bucket list for a while. So I will see you guys in the next clip.
All for you. 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 Got me running like I'm losing my mind. All for you. I feel with every little step I take I'm crossing your line. All for you. I'm all for you, all for you. Yeah, I'm all for you, all for you.
Hey guys, just a trail update. This one gets pretty steep. There is a series of stairs that take you up the mountain a little bit. So it's definitely very tourist friendly. The trail is pretty nicely marked, really easily navigated and all that, but as you can see, I'm sweating buckets right now. I'll see you guys in the next clip. Quick little trail update. So it's cooled down a little bit. A lot of this hike is through the forest, which is nice. We're almost at the second lake. Then we'll go to the falls and then the third lake. So it's been a great day so far. I'd say this trail is more on the moderate side. I know all trails classifies this one as hard, but I think it's definitely a moderate one. See you guys in the next clip.
Interstellar night space, no one else sees. In the underground, we're living low key.
guys, so this is the third lake right behind me there. I decided to go a bit further because I keep seeing people's photos from like further up. I don't exactly know where the viewpoint is, but there is just this area right behind me right there. I'm going to try to get there. If I can't cross the waterfall, then I'll loop back and go to the campground. As of right now, this is a really cool trail. There's waterfalls all around me. I couldn't ask for more. Like, it's actually so beautiful up here. I'll see you guys in the next clip.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, a life destroyed. Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero?
Welcome to my after hike summary for Joffre Lakes. So I have had this hike on my BC road trip bucket list hikes for like 2 years now, and I finally got a chance to do it. I finally got a chance to take a photo at the famous Instagram log. That is what I'm calling it from now on. It's the famous Instagram log, you guys, because everyone takes their photos there. I had a very interesting experience with this hike. So first of all, you have to book a couple days ahead. That is the main thing that I would tell you, is you do have to book this hike. It's completely free, and I do like how BC Parks does their bookings, and it's just a really easy experience. It basically tells you ticket levels are low, you should buy now, and that sort of thing. I don't know what time exactly the tickets launch 2 days before, but I did go on the website around 8 a.m. and book them, and they were already like low in stock at that point in time. Like I said, it's completely free. I wish the parks in Alberta considered doing the same sort of bookings, because I think it would limit crowds a lot, like around Lake Louise and Moraine Lake. And of course, you know, Moraine Lake Road is now closed to the public. I think they could have handled it better and did something like this. That's why I love doing BC hikes. That's not only the reason why I like doing BC hikes, but they are also really well thought out. The trails are very well marked. It's like impossible to get lost on them, and I've had just amazing experiences on BC trails. So Alberta, take note on that, okay? So I had to book 2 days in advance, which was fine. I did that. And the hike itself is 11K with an elevation gain of 512 meters. So definitely like a moderate, I would say it's like a more easy moderate hike. I didn't find anything technical about this one. I didn't find anything challenging or hard about this trail. It's just there is tons and tons of people. So like I mentioned, I booked 2 days ahead of time. When I got there to the trailhead, it was around, I want to say around 9 a.m., which this is a 2.5 hour drive from Vancouver, from North Vancouver, and being really close to the highway. Like, I stay in Deep Cove. Whenever I stay in Vancouver, I stay with my aunt in Deep Cove. She's really close to the highway. It's really close to the highway, and it still took 2.5 hours to get here. You do have to pass through Squamish and Pemberton to get here, so it is quite the long drive, but it's honestly the same as going from Calgary to Banff or from Calgary to Lake Louise, something like that. Like, it's about the same distance. So be prepared if you live in Vancouver for the long drive, and leave early for sure. So we got there around 9. The road to get here is interesting. It's very reminiscent of a mountain windy road. Not the first part. The first part is just the regular sea to sky highway. It is windy, of course, but then it gets windier after you pass through Pemberton. So there was a lot of people that were tailgating me, and I was going like 20 over at some points on this windy road. It was so sketchy, and people were just like tailgating me. So I don't know, BC drivers are crazy. That's all I'm gonna say, is that that was my experience when I was in BC, is that the drivers were a little crazy. So we finally got to the parking lot. There was very limited parking left over by the time I got there, which was crazy because it was 9 a.m. And I do want to note that there's a lot of people that backcountry camp up there, and you can actually book it ahead of time, months and months ahead of time, and backcountry camp, which is something I'm considering doing next year because this area is just so stunning. So in order to get to the first lake, there's 3 lakes in total. The first lake is super close to the parking lot. It's literally like a 5-minute walk. Anyone can do this one, so very, very easy. The second lake is a little bit further away, but it's a beautiful, beautiful turquoise color. The first one kind of looks like grassy lakes. It's kind of a little bit shallow, your average like mountain pond. The next one is absolutely stunning. It's that turquoise deep blue color, and that is exactly where the log is. So be warned, there's a lot of tourists and there's a lot of people on this trail, and we did this one on like a Thursday or something, Wednesday or Thursday. It was definitely a weekday and not a weekend. I was just shocked at the amount of people that were on this trail on the day we went. I was shocked. So after this lake, you can continue on to the third lake. You get to pass through Joffre Falls, which is beautiful, and then eventually you get to the third lake, and this is where a lot of people stop and eat their lunch, and it was just super, super crowded. I don't recommend just getting to the lake. I recommend going around the lake and up to the campsites because it is a lot more peaceful up there. There is no hordes and hordes of people up there like there is on the first lake shore where all the rocks are. So if you continue along the trail, this bit can get kind of rugged. The trail is through the trees. There's definitely a lot of boulder fields, which I think we know already, they're not my favorite. I have gone through quite a few boulder field hikes this summer, and I just don't want to do it again. So there is that. So be warned, there's boulder fields, there's more like rugged rocky sections to get to the campsite, but the campsite is significantly less busy than just like getting to the lake. So I wanted to keep going. My friends didn't, so that was fine. I continued on for a bit until I didn't feel comfortable to keep going. There wasn't anybody else on the trail that had gone this far when I went up there, so I didn't feel like continuing on. I feel like if I had an adventure buddy, or if we were camping up there and I had someone that would like to go further up the trail, I would have definitely loved that, because I've seen a lot of photos on Instagram of the view kind of overlooking the lakes and stuff and how beautiful it looks up there. I'm pretty sure I found a trail up there on All Trails, but I will definitely have to check that one out at a later date. So there is like waterfalls up there. It kind of reminds me of like Jurassic Park. My friend kept saying it looked like Jurassic Park, and it reminds me of Jurassic Park too, because there's just so many waterfalls coming off the mountain, off of the glacier and into the lakes. It is absolutely stunning. So I basically stopped at one of the waterfalls and I decided to call it a day and go back down. We got some amazing photos there. I actually jumped in the lake at one point, which was very, very cold. As you guys can imagine, it's melted glacier water, but I find myself doing that at least once every summer now, and I think it's like become one of my favorite things to do on a glacial lake hike is to jump in the water and just experience it myself, especially on a 30-degree day. It is the best feeling ever. So after that, we just basically hiked back to the car and called it a day. So that was my experience with Joffre Lake. There wasn't a lineup to get to the Instagram log when we were there. We got some amazing photos. This lady like was able to take my friend and I's photos for us and everything like that. So it was an overall great experience, and definitely go early if you want to avoid the crowds. And that is all I have for you. So if you are not already subscribed, please go ahead, click that subscribe button below. I upload 3 times a week, Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.
I let you in deeper than